Hi guys, welcome to the short video about the Google Chrome printing, optional printing menu. They have enhanced this printing menu about half a year ago. I always wanted to make a video about that because I think a lot of people are still not aware of that you can save a lot of paper and also ink or toner for laser printers with that option. Of course, it still works with the printer normal printer invocation like Control P, for example. So we have it here. Of course, we have to wait a little bit for the preview, but usually, it depends on the amount of pages, of course. Here in this case we have a lot of pages, but it was my intention to have a lot of pages. As you can see with normal printing, no, that's not normal printing, by the way. Yeah, of course, that's more or less the old menu, but now we have these more settings here, which we can then show, and we have a lot of options here. This was the old option. I think print on both sides were available, but apart from that, actually nothing. So now, as you can see, if we would print like that, we would print, or we would need 56 sheets of paper. Now we can click on print on both sides. Of course, we can select how to flip on long edge or short edge, and it will reduce the amount of paper to 28 sheets. But we can do even more. Here we have a zoom, like we have default, and we can go to custom, and with custom we can reduce the size to almost any size, and as you can see, it will also reduce the amount of sheets of paper even more. Let's say here we have 8 pages, and we can even reduce more, but it's a little bit difficult. Sometimes it causes a mess, and then you can't read it. Actually, as you can see, it doesn't help a lot. So especially in this case, it is much better to use the default and use the amount of pages per sheet. So here we start with 1, but we can increase to 2. I think 2 pages per sheet would be easily readable. As you can see, we have one on the left side, one on the right side. 4 pages actually on one piece of paper reduces the amount of paper to 14, but we can go even higher, let's say to 6. I don't know if we can still read that. That would be 5 sheets of paper, and yeah, that's a little bit hard to read, maybe depending on the size of the text and the printer and how good your eyes are or how good your glasses are. And of course, when we go too high, it doesn't help anymore. Sometimes people try with 16 and they print everything and they find out, it's not readable anymore, so they are wasting paper as well. So, but you will get used over time. The strange thing is that we get 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, 16. Usually there have been software available a couple of years ago, but you had to pay for that, and there was always 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. But maybe they do some calculation based on this size, I don't know, but 16 is definitely too much. Of course, you would only need 2 sheets of paper. You could save a lot of paper and ink, but it doesn't make sense, of course. Maybe I would go with 4 pages per sheet here and print on both pages, and that will reduce from 56 pages or sheets of paper to 7, which is a really good thing. You can also add header and footer and background graphics, as you can see, and you can, if this is not enough, you can go then to print using system dialog, and I think that was already available before. You have almost endless features which you can do. That's almost too much. Usually you get lost. At least me, I usually get lost, so it's much easier to just use the print menu from Google, which is now really good, because I was really missing this thing with multiple pages on one sheet, and now it's available, and I think it's an absolute amazing thing. So it's a good opportunity to save money for you and do something good for the environment. And I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next.